A chance to etch your name in folklore. Who's it going to be? Only two teams left in the battle for the FA Cup. There can be just one winner. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson. And we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular
In front of 100,000 fans at Wembley, broadcast around the world, it still brings a tingle to my spine. And I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, one thing about Bruno Fernandes, he does have that X factor. He can decide a game on his own. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination. A lot of that again today.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Luke Shaw starts with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
We're underway here, an occasion that carries resonance the world over. The final of the Emirates FA Cup. Mitoma. Van Hecke. Pascal Gross. Mitoma. And now Gomez. Fine cross into the middle. Given him something to contemplate, and I must say that was almost poetic. The shot as well as the save.
Yeah, good play all round. Excellent strike, matched by the save.
And over it comes. Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Mateus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. And here's Cunha. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ugarte. Here's Luke Shaw. Diogo Dalot. And here's Cunha. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Now Casemiro. Manuel Ugarte. It did look on for them, but not to be. Ayari. Kadioglu. And Gomez with it. And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Lisandro Martinez. It's with Martinez. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Luke Shaw. And danger averted. Well read. Ayari. Mitoma. Now with Ruter. Jan-Paul van Hecke. And Gomez. Yassine Ayari. And finding the flow. And a foul there. Nice looking move this. Dunk on the ball. Can they make this count? And an opening! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Diogo Dalot. And here's Cunha. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes has it. Decent looking pass. A chance to whip it in. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
I think they could have done better there.
Yassine Ayari. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Throw-in coming up for Brighton. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Ayari. Here's Gross. Gomez. Decent position. Kaoru Mitoma. Superbly read and executed. Kaoru Mitoma. Now with Ayari. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence.
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
And Gomez with it. Here's Gross. And that's where to send it. Can they take the lead? Oh, a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Fernandes. Now Casemiro. Showing a good reading of the game. Pascal Gross. And now Gomez. On to Ayari. We're getting the ball forward. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Here's Gross. Could be threatening. Yassine Ayari. Mitoma. Dunk on the ball. And intercepting it. Lisandro Martinez. Now Casemiro. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot on the ball. And here's Cunha. Here's Luke Shaw. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Lisandro Martinez. And the keeper with the ball. Casemiro. Composed play in possession.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Diogo Dalot. Lisandro Martinez. Mateus Cunha. Just cutting off the supply. Rutte. Gomez. Potential danger. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Lisandro Martinez. Out of play for a Brighton throw-in. Gomez. Can they create something from here? One slick pass after another. Gomez. Here's Gross. And possibilities here. Yassine Ayari. Can they jump ahead?
Well, they're playing some really nice stuff, aren't they, here?
Ayari. Kaoru Mitoma. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with Ayari. And back to Verbrugge. And he's through here. And hit with ferocity. Oh, yes! Manchester United have made the opening statement in this final. They take the lead.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Ayari. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. The second half underway, United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Here's Luke Shaw. Manuel Ugarte. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Mateus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Now Casemiro. It's with Martinez. Here's Luke Shaw. Given away by Manchester United. Might lead to a chance. Now with Ayari. That's a good-looking ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Mateus Cunha. Gomez. On to Ayari. Van Hecke. Kadioglu. Well, that's splendid play. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Fernandes. Manuel Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. It's with Martinez. Fernandes. Here's Luke Shaw. Lisandro Martinez. Casemiro. Now Casemiro. Now opening things up. Moving the ball well here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Will it go in? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And a throw in here for United. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Bruno Fernandes. Now, who can he play it to? It's a nice-looking ball, but keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Kaoru Mitoma. And Gomez. And now with De Kuiper. Nice switch of play.
Yeah, that just changes the point of attack there.
In search of an equaliser. Cross fired over. Appear to be in two minds. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Oh, big chance! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! A trophy coming their way, surely!
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Maxime De Kuiper. And now Gomez. Dunk. Pascal Gross. Ferdi Kadioglu. On to Gross. Promising attack. Now he must favour the cross. And a clever piece of defending. Quick break could be on. Can he put it away? A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Van Hecke. Now with Gomez. Kaoru Mitoma. Dunk on the ball. Ferdi Kadioglu. Van Hecke. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Welbeck. Released it nicely. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Manuel Ugarte. Here's Luke Shaw. Given away by Manchester United. Yassine Ayari. Gomez. Here's Gross. Now with Gomez. Pascal Gross. Gomez. On to Ayari. And now Gomez. Gomez. It's with Welbeck. Oh, the threat could be there. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, they've decided to make a change. Manuel Ugarte. Possession often the best form of defence.
Well, they do this pretty well, don't they?
Mateus Cunha. Casemiro. It's with Martinez. Well, Manchester United all-powerful. They've accelerated away in this one, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Fernandes. A really good pass. Delivered into the box. Goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. De Kuyper. Gomez. And on to De Kuyper. Kaoru Mitoma. Here's Gross. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Olivier Boscagli. On to Gross. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.